Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. The Bitcoin dipped and we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Friday. And yes, I said Friday because we worked so hard this entire darn week to now sit back, relax, celebrate by talking about Bitcoin and crypto. Boy, do we have some headlines for you today. South Korea, we have some news over there. They're flipping their opinions on what they think should happen with Bitcoin ETFs. We have Bitnomial in the US that may have gotten approval for prediction markets. Prediction markets are taking over, which obviously we know through Kalshi. We know through Polymarket, Bank of America, also telling us to buy Coinbase stock. Why is that? Oh, things get spicy when we go into Zcash. A lot of you guys have been talking about Zcash and their devs. This is something that I think a lot of you would be interested in. And 4-hour spotlight. Ooh, so spicy. SBF, the former CEO of FTX, has now entered headlines yet again. And we know he was seeking a pardon from Donnie T. Is he going to get it? We're going to talk about it. And then we're going to get into our coins to watch. So if you're ready for the zest, the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so people know what's going on here. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers on this lovely Friday. We also have a subscriber goal of 25,000 subscribers. We are 233 away. There is no way in this world that we're not going to get 25,000 by the end of the month. It's going to happen, but I hope that you guys are liking, subscribing, sharing. As I stated before, happy Friday. Thank you guys so much for being here. I did put a controversial poll in the chat, and you guys can feel free to talk about it amongst yourselves, and also enter the poll, of course, which was, do you believe in true love? I don't know. Something dawned on me this morning, and I was like, I don't know if people really believe in true love. Do you guys believe in true love? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say good morning to you guys as you say good morning to me, and you check out our two amazing sponsors of this lovely podcast, including Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off. Okay, let's say good morning to everyone. I see Hawk is in here, my bestie Mike. Mike, we love you. Hold on. Do you stream on this channel or is it the other one you like to stream on? Yeah, you stream on this one. We are saying hello to our bestie Mike. He just had a baby too, the cutest little munchkin in the world. So adorable. I love Mike and his family. Like, they are just the cutest. And so please make sure you guys go ahead, give some love to our bestie. He's like my big bro. He's like the bro I never really had. Anyway, we're not getting into my lore. Silver Days is here. Jesse, Mama Shadow, Flat Earth. Wow. Backup is here. We have Jesse, Noodle. Noodle is in the chat. We have Rudy Poo said, Bubba not giving up Sammy Boy toy. No way. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, his parents are going down for the crimes. Well, they're not going down for the crimes. He's going down for the crimes for his father and his mom. But we'll get into that a little bit later. Doge Bowl. We have Peace on every platform. Silverback. Verhoofdy. Floof. Pieces on literally every platform. Pieces comments honestly make me laugh sometimes. What's the deal? The deal is, like, we have a lot of headlines, but we're saying good morning to people first. And also, Sam Bankman-Fried tried to get a pardon from Donnie T. We'll see how that worked out later in the show. Curtis, good morning. Nice to see you. Tara hosting. We have Esteban. Nice to see you. We have Yukio and Raj, we'll call you Raj for short on X. Nice to see you. David Bowles is here. Mike Mazzone is on X. Mr. Flex, nice to see you. Welcome, Loco for Crypto. I love that name. I freaking love that name. Oh my gosh, everyone on Rumble. Guys, on Rumble. We love Rumble. Guys, Rumble enabled live streams and just creators in general to get tipped in Bitcoin, guys. And Bitcoin Tether Gold, someone sent me 10 cents or something like that of Tether Gold yesterday. I was so excited. That was my first donation into my Rumble wallet. But if you guys click the wallet icon, you could donate using Bitcoin, Tether, or Tether Gold, which is pretty sick, man. I was nerding yesterday. I got an alert that said like I got a few cents or something in gold. And I was like, oh, word. So then I received an email from someone and they were like, hey, I sent you that. Just want to make sure you got it and everything. I wanted to test it out. So Rumble for the win. I absolutely love what's going on here. And speaking of Rumble, really quick before I continue to say good morning. If I didn't yet, yell at me and I'll say good morning to you. But yesterday, so I posted that I created a Rumble wallet. The CEO of Rumble has shared us out. And then also this took off yesterday and I posted basically the news about Rumble, how you could on the creator side, what it looks like. And then also like for a viewer, you just go to the channel like I just showed you. But yeah, no, this was an educational video. People really liked it. The team at Rumble also really liked it. So we love that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys if you want to spread the news about Rumble and what they're doing in crypto, because we really want to share the word about all of these social media platforms that are embracing us, and they should be. So Rumble is doing it right. Ray K, nice to see you. Yeah, I need some bagels, man. That's true. The Best and Bruce, nice to see you. Fitz, nice to see you too. Mountain Valley Sunshine is here. Mark Smithson. All right. Let's get into the show. Oh, hello, Poe. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, if I didn't say good morning to you, you can yell at me. No problem. All right, let's get after it today. Oh, hello, user 007. Thank you for the heart on TikTok. I appreciate that. That was really cute. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite ones over there. We're going to get into the market recap. Let's do it. Look at this. Woof. Polygon shooting for the moon. Also in our coins to watch, we have some news about Polygon as well. So, and it was so funny because literally yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before, I was saying to you guys, like, I really do love MATIC. I love Polygon. And I think they've done a lot for the space. And then now we just see good news coming out for Polygon. So that was really beautiful for us. Also, looking at Bitcoin, maybe a cup and a handle situation happening here as we take a gander at Bitcoin slipping just below 90K. Like right before we went live, of course, Bitcoin was over 90K, but right now it's $89,965, down 1.1%. We do have maybe a cup and handle type situation, and it seems like we're getting scooped up. I didn't even intentionally draw. I just drew this yesterday. Of course, it wasn't a good representation, but it's here. And so the idea seems to be sticking where, again, if we lose our 85K, I am going to look down to the 70s. But if we hold support at 85K and we soar through 94, I think we could go right to that 200-day SMA. That's sitting at $106,416. People could call me crazy. Please do. I don't take offense to that. But my bullish and bearish levels remain. They remain. They're here. We also have the momentum playing out that red dot right now. This is obvious. Again, we started to tip down and reject that $94,000 level. VWAP is down in the trenches right now as we're having some negative curvature with this money flow. It is approaching that zero line. We do hope that it does remain green. It does not go red. Again, if we want number to go up, what do you need? Volume. Money. When you have a plant, how is it going to grow? Because you're going to feed it some water. And so when you have water, the plant grows. Same for the charts. If you want that number to go up, we need those volume numbers to come through. Also, the RSI, again, major pump, major jump. This is how it works with the RSI. We were expecting this. We're looking at that 50 line. Of course, we're going to want to bounce off that 50 line. I would feel very, very good if actually we came down to about 47 right here on the RSI. I think that would be pretty sick for us. And that might bring us down to that 85K, around 85, 86K. Again, none of that's a bad thing. Even I was on a Spaces last night. Have a plan and see it through, family. If you know that if Bitcoin goes down to 50K, 70K, and you want to buy, put a freaking limit order in. Do it. Because again, you don't want to miss that opportunity. You don't have to be watching the charts. You can just set a buy on an exchange. Boop, 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 done. Also, same thing applies for the other way around. Flip the darn coin. You go, if you know Bitcoin, if it hits $300,000 and you're like, when Bitcoin hits 300K, I have to go purchase this item to make my life better. Do it. Have a plan, stick to it. Period. That's the best piece of advice I can give to anybody. And again, no one can make the plan for you because no one knows your finances as well as you do. So if you see someone that's like, oh, you know, a trader or whatever, saying like this is their position, bullish, bearish, whatever, then yeah, you could trade along with them if you choose to do that, but don't make that like your whole life. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you need. Nobody else. Nobody else. It's nice to see everybody, though. Are we bullish? Are we bearish? Can I get some rocket emojis in the lovely chat here? It would be quite splendid if we saw some rocket emojis. Much love to every single one of you guys. I love how you guys are conversating. Ace, nice to see you. Nice to see you. I just really love that name. I like Ace. Just like, bam. It kind of gets to the point. Fitz, that's really cute. I really like looking at your comments about true love in the chat. I don't know what inspired me to write that poll today, but I felt a need, right, Antonio, over on TikTok. Thank you guys for being here. I see all these rocket emojis. All right, guys, continue to smash the likes for your girl. My mug died. That's okay. Let's get into our breaking news headlines. And first, we're starting with South Korea maybe flipping the script on Bitcoin ETFs. Woo. Oh boy. South Korea is flipping their stance on Bitcoin ETFs. This sounds scary, but is it really? Let's find out. Let's find out. I feel like I'm teasing this like a movie trailer. South Korea plans to open its markets to spot Bitcoin ETFs this year, part of a broader digital asset push led by the FSC, their Financial Services Commission, under their 2026 economic growth strategy. Wow, we like this. Until now, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin weren't legally recognized as valid underlying assets for ETFs, blocking the creation of the products in the country. Now, the FSC appears to be following the lead of other jurisdictions, including the US and Hong Kong, where spot Bitcoin ETFs have seen significant success. A BlackRock executive even said these funds were the top revenue source at the world's largest asset manager. Of course they were, because BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF is probably, I think, one of the biggest ETFs, if not the biggest ETF out there. The Korea Financial Intelligence Unit also found that in the first half of last year, the country had 10.7 million users eligible to trade, and that average trading volume stood at $4.39 billion US dollars. But again, South Korea is looking to digitize public funds using deposit tokens as well. Government-issued digital tokens distinct from stablecoins, which means, in my mind, maybe CBDCs there. And so I think, you know, obviously it's smart for them, because the last line even says that they're going to convert 25% of treasury operations to blockchain-based payments by 2030. This is where it's going. Like, everything's going to get digitized at the end of the day. But South Korea has been kind of wishy-washy on crypto, although if you read a lot of articles that we have reported on the show, Gen Z in particular in South Korea loves XRP. So the love for crypto is definitely in South Korea. Again, they are a government. They're going to want to put themselves first, which is why they kind of hinted at CBDCs, saying government-issued digital tokens distinct from stablecoins. So I think that means CBDCs. So I always like use maybe a bucket of salt when it comes to these sort of things. But of course, they're going to have Bitcoin ETFs, because of course they've seen the US and other countries where they have Bitcoin ETFs and how much money has come in. And you know what they love? Money. So they're going to end up having it in some way, shape, or form. Antonio, thank you. Oh my gosh, Antonio's being so sweet on TikTok today. Just so you guys know, I know you guys are probably wondering, like, why does Randy's face look crazy? I'm not wearing makeup today because I had to, like, you know, get this taken care of. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave it there. I had to get this taken care of yesterday, and I was told I can't wear makeup today. So that's kind of where we're at with that. And so that's why I look like I kind of got beat up. That's the whole thing. So just throwing that out there. Bitnomial is winning U.S. regulators' nod on prediction markets, which in 3 states, Coinbase and Kalshi are battling over prediction markets because the states want it, and some particular space or states are saying, you know what, we don't like prediction markets. But the CFTC is kind of like taking over on a federal level and saying, at the end of the day, guys, we're going to allow prediction markets. There's no harm and no foul. This is beautiful. Bitnomial can forge ahead with prediction market service to U.S. customers after an approval issued on Thursday by the CFTC. Again, the CFTC is in control. They are taking the wheel on this one. And some states, again, do not like this. The U.S. derivatives regulator posted a no-action letter. That means the exchange is safe to proceed with their new offering, which is a prediction market with contracts focusing on how cryptocurrencies and the economy will fare, which I think, oh darn, that's spicy. The letter specified that the swap contract would be referencing digital assets, economic indicators, and financial outcomes. The OK from the CFTC allows or follows recent blessings for other prediction market ventures from DraftKings and Gemini. Polymarket, Predictit, and LedgerX also received no action letters from the agency last month on their prediction market operations. So this is really big for Bitnomial, and wow. So prediction markets are taking over the world. They are. Yeah, so how do you guys feel about prediction markets? Are you guys using any of these platforms? I would genuinely love to know, because I feel like it's very trendy. Even people outside of crypto that don't know Polymarket is related to crypto at all, they love it. They love it. They don't even know it's crypto. So if you guys use prediction markets, one or yes emoji, two or no emoji. Let me see. Oh gosh, wait, guys, hold on. Oh, wow, that's so my bad. I did not even click enter on this. We do have a members only after show today. It is Friday, so if you guys have not yet, please become a member of the YouTube channel and go ahead and join this after show in Discord. I just put it up. Okay, there you go. Polymarket is legal in the US. Yes. Polymarket, Kalshi, all of these. DraftKings, Gemini launched one. I was getting notifications from Gemini yesterday about this. Hold on. Hold on. Gemini. What was it? It says, I got a notification last night around 6:45 p.m. and I made sure to note it. And so yesterday they also launched sports contracts. Said celebrate playoff football weekends and earned up to $250 on predictions trading through Monday night. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, so Gemini's got it. Gemini's got it down. So please smash the like, subscribe, and share for your girl. Okay. I can't. These comments make me laugh. I honestly die when I read these comments. All right, if you guys have we have some interesting questions. I don't know if I should pause the show, but I kind of want to answer. B-Rad on TikTok said, why would someone invest in crypto? Please enlighten. I believe that's what they wrote. This text is like so small. Why would someone invest in cryptocurrency? So for me, you could look at it from a lot of different angles, which is money. The fact that Bitcoin in particular, we could start at Bitcoin, because once you understand Bitcoin, you can kind of piece together a lot of other things. So when you look at Bitcoin, it has a finite supply of 21 million to ever exist, which means that you can compare it to our current system. And I don't know where you're based, my friend, on TikTok, but if you're in the US or a lot of other countries that they just keep printing and printing and printing and printing. In the US, we've seen a good amount of change due to inflation versus countries like Venezuela and others that have experienced triple-digit inflation, like 100, 200, 300% inflation, to the point where people are using their physical currency and making jewelry, purses, and clothes out of it because it's literally worthless. So you want something that respects your time and your energy. So people work their entire lives for fiat currency. only for it to be devalued when these governments decide to print without our consent. So that's why Bitcoin is important, finite supply. 2, you're able to be your own bank. And so with that, that means, okay, if you have your physical wallet in your pocket, that means you are technically being your own bank, you're self-custodying your own money, and no one can take it from you, right? Like if it's just sitting in your wallet, in your purse, like no one's taking it, it's right there, it's fine, unless you get robbed. There's different. You know what I'm saying, though. If you have money in a physical wallet, you're self-custodying. Take that in the digital world where you take your digital currency in your own wallet, except that this is like a vault that nobody can tap into, no one can hack it, no one can get in, unless obviously you give someone permission to, or it's you yourself signing your own transactions, and you obviously have the keys. You want to be your own bank. And it's taking on a responsibility where, again, there's nobody that could come get it. You have to take on that responsibility, and that's what I love. Like, you're taking on the same responsibility when you have your physical money in your wallet, in your pocket. Same thing in the digital era, except again, it's a lot more secure. Then also you have to look at the fact that it's peer-to-peer payments. It's become a crazy idea that you send an ACH transfer and it takes like 3 to 5 days. What happened to just simply, hey, here's money, dollar from me to you, hand to hand. We're doing that in the digital era with Bitcoin. So it's peer-to-peer payments. That's what I really love. There's no intermediaries. There's no one that can cancel you. There's no one that can censor you. And actually, that is what the CEO of Rumble was saying yesterday. So Rumble, if you didn't know, has Bitcoin wallets for creators. So you could go on my stream, watch it on Rumble, and tip me in Bitcoin. So with that wallet, I have my own keys. Meaning that the CEO of Rumble can't say, you know what, we don't like Randi, and we're going to take her money, which is what a lot of other platforms can do, right? So people being able to tip me directly is person to person. If I know somebody that was in another country, right, in Jamaica, and his mom was working in the US, sent money to Jamaica, he went to that like third party spot to go get his money that his mom sent him, but they told this guy, we will not give you your money because you're from a certain area in Jamaica that's not the best area to be from. And so they thought he was gonna do bad things with the money, so they didn't give it to him. That's prejudice. Like that is profiling right there. That's not fair. So you should be able to receive your money with no intermediaries, with no censorship. That's why I'm in crypto. This is a revolution. Now, of course, you could look at Bitcoin like a store of value, something that's finite, something that no one can create more of. It's like your savings account, in my opinion. Like, I'm buying Bitcoin or converting my dollars to Bitcoin because I want to give that Bitcoin to my children. Do I have children? No. One day I will, which is why I'm doing this. And the younger generation needs to know that this is a peaceful movement, that fiat currency as we know it is designed to fail, 1. And 2, it's also something that is fueled by violence in one way, shape, or form. Like, the dollar and all these other currencies would not be as powerful as they are if it weren't for an army of people defending it, and defending the country and defending this economy, right? So you want something that has nothing to do with governments, centralized entities of any sort, or macroeconomic chaos. So Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like that shiny little, like, it's like the Switzerland of the world. It's like the Switzerland of money. It's like not involved in anything. It's like, oh, I'm here, you know? So that's what I got for you. That's my whole spiel. It's about freedom. That's why I'm in crypto. And a lot of other people will tell you maybe it's to make money. Maybe they're just gambling with it. Maybe they are, maybe they're just out here again to just trade and try to flip whatever, which you could do in the stock market too. So, I mean, I'm just looking at it as a conversion, as an exchange. I go to the airport, I exchange my dollars for euros, except I'm doing this on a digital level where I'm exchanging my dollars for Bitcoin or Satoshis, and I'm able to take part in something that is changing the world one Satoshi at a time. That is why crypto for me. That is why crypto. And Bank of America is maybe embracing crypto companies as they're telling us that Coinbase might be a stock to buy. Bank of America has upgraded Coinbase to a buy rating, pointing to the exchange's growing ambitions beyond crypto trading and its increasingly diversified business model. In a research note published Thursday, B of A analyst Craig highlighted Coinbase's pivot towards an everything exchange, a single app where people could one day trade stocks, buy crypto, make peer-to-peer payments, and even wager on prediction markets, which, again, love Coinbase, love Brian, much love Bri. But again, like, peer-to-peer is like subject to interpretation to this for this one. Like it could be wallet to wallet, but also you're using an intermediary like Coinbase to be sending payments, which again, not the worst thing in the world. It's fine. But if you want purely peer-to-peer payments, like wallet to wallet, download your own wallet. It is the best feeling in the world too. Like when I do my giveaways on this podcast and I'm giving away Bitcoin, I love QR code here, address paste here, money sent here. It's just so fun. It's so fun. I love crypto. I love it. So we also have the fact that Coinbase again wants to have those digital stocks, those tokenized stocks, which is a major, major move. And that's where everything is going anyway. Like I was telling people years ago that the stock market was going to go on blockchain, and people were like, oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way Bitcoin's going to die at $10,000. Oh darn, it's a knee slapper. It's a knee slapper. Oh darn, I love this so much. And I can't wait till like NFTs become cool again, because every company is going to end up having their coupons on blockchain, proof of authenticity for your purses and your bags. Like, you know, you never know if your piece of art is real or anything like that. It's very, very hard. Even it's coming down to authentication of, ooh, what's in the closet? And a special closet that I'm talking about, which is Fort Knox, the closet of the coveted gold stash. Where's the audit on Fort Knox? Coinbase stock, though, you know, that's something that's cool. $237.50, down 3%. $2.56 is our bullish scenario here. Again, it seems as though, you know what, looking at the chart again, seems like 234 might be a great spot to hold support. Maybe that's where we're trending to right now. But even lower than that, we're looking at $200 or $199, $200 Coinbase, which is a major psychological level. If you fumble that, oh boy, people are going to be upset. Red dot has been printed fresh on market Cipher. We'll see if it plays out, but Coinbase looks pretty good to me. Coinbase is chilling. Of course, it's not at its highs, which were around, what, this 440, 445? I would say Coinbase is doing relatively chill. And as they take over the stock market game, of course, it's going to go back up. I wonder if they're going to tokenize their own stock on their own platform. How would that work? Like, would that be a conflict? Maybe I should have a conversation with AI about that. Zcash. Ooh, a lot of you guys are Zcash lovers, which is why I really wanted to include this one today. Zcash devs unveiled a new product, a Cash Z wallet. How do you guys feel about this? Do you guys like Zcash? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji. I want to see the Zcash fam in here. No backup, love Zcash. Now, developers of privacy-focused Zcash have announced they're already working on a new wallet for the cryptocurrency less than a day after their high-profile exit from Electric Coin Company. Now, the team from the Electric Coin Company that launched Zcash and created Zashi wallet is now launching a new wallet for Zcash using the same Zashi code base we built, which sounds a little spicy, guys. This is some tea right now. This is tea. The code name for the wallet is Cash Z, creative, and will be launched in a few weeks. Users of the existing Zcash wallet Zashi would be able to migrate to the new one seamlessly, and there were no other details about the new wallet. This comes just after an hours, not days, not weeks, not a few months. Hours after the team exited ECC due to a clash over nonprofit rules and government tensions. Now, there was a reassurance here. The users of the privacy coin and the wallet that the entire team that worked on Electric Coin Company and built Zashi is still 100% focused on full stack Zcash development, saying we aren't launching any new coins, we're just scaling Zcash. And to do that, it is required that we leave and start a new Zcash focused company. Seems like things got a little messy. Things got a little messy at Zcash. Maybe, I got some speculation there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. How are you lovely people doing? Hi. Keen Bean is here. Welcome. Ian would choose Monero over Zcash. Let me know in the chat. Write that down, actually. Monero or Zcash. But yeah, no, there's... AMP Zcash founder. AMP and Zcash are two different things. Do you like AMP? I haven't heard a lot of people talk about AMP in a long time. I mean, of course, like, I was very into AMP back in the day when I was like, you know, on my Flexa love. How about Litecoin instead of what? I do love Litecoin though. I love Litecoin. Everyone knows I love Litecoin. Like, I will relentlessly back Litecoin with my whole darn heart. And speaking of backing with their whole darn heart, Donnie T, does he back Sam Bankman-Fried?
Bruh.
Spotlight starts now. Donnie T, our president, will he pardon Sam Bankman-Fried, the former CEO of FTX, a guy that said he was going to donate his money? He didn't want to be rich, but instead maybe he did want to be rich back in the day. FTX, you deposited money into FTX to buy Bitcoin. They didn't really have the Bitcoin. No. The money went from FTX to Alameda Research, and with his girlfriend that didn't know how to do basic math. And then took that money, split it between the bunch of them, because apparently a bunch of properties were put in Sam Bankman-Fried's parents' names, which, why haven't they been investigated? Also, he was living in an apartment with most of his executives. They were all best friends. Apparently, they were a little bit more than best friends. And I'm going to leave that up to interpretation to the masses, especially because we have children that partake in this podcast. And yeah, things got a little freaky over there. It was a little weird. Now SBF apparently was hanging out with Mr. Did over in the jail cell. And so not only did SBF want to get a pardon, but his cellmate, the Diddler, also wanted one. And and of course, Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro also wants a pardon. The answer is none of them are getting a pardon. This was so good. Like, the audacity of this kid to be like, yeah, I'm going to shoot for that pardon. Dude, he was supposed to get sentenced to over 100 years in prison, Sam Bankman-Fried. Do we remember that? And he only got 25 with some parole. And then he had the audacity to be like, you know what, that isn't enough. I'm serving a quarter of what I'm supposed to serve. I'm going to be out of here before I'm dead. But yeah, let me ask for a pardon on top of that. I really think that we should be investigating his parents, because I think SBF would actually be able to get a pardon if he said he was coerced by his parents. Like, and told the truth that his parents really ran the operation. The parents did everything. They threw him under the bus and ran him over. Now they just probably give him a laptop in jail to play League of Legends. Which I'm not even joking about, too. Like, the kid loves League of Legends. Like, on Spaces, if you look up on X, like, you could find it somewhere. There were spaces where everyone was like, Sam, where's the money? Sam, where's the money? All you heard is... Sam, where's the money? Yeah, 1 second. I'm in the bronze. I'm in the bronze league in League of Legends. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, imprisoned former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried shouldn't count on a clemency order from Donnie T, according to remarks in a wide-ranging interview the president granted to the New York Times, which I'm surprised he did that. He considers them fake news. Now, while talking about this decision not to extend his presidential pardoning power to free rapper The Diddler from his charges, Donnie T also said he didn't intend to help out ex-CEO of crypto exchange FTX on his 25-year fraud sentence. He conducted, SBF, a Republican-friendly media rehabilitation tour in the recent months, literally having somebody tweet for him saying, SBF says, well, SBF could stay freaking quiet, okay? He seemingly has not made his case to Donnie T, who is a major political backer of the crypto sector and a digital asset entrepreneur in his own right. Now, the disgraced CEO's parents, Former Stanford Law School professors Barbara Freed and Joseph Bankman have reportedly been meeting with lawyers and other people in Donnie T's orbit in an attempt to get their son a pardon. I've been hearing that for months. I hope it's not true because it would be very stupid of them to do that unless they have so many friends in Washington. But you know what? They probably do. 1 out of 3 people in Congress, I believe, got paid by SBF. Like most of the people in Congress got paid by SBF. Did any of them pay it back? Just a few. But where did the rest of the money go? Everyone was paid. Every single person was paid. And I just need to know. I need to know why they have the audacity to do this. And go and say, Donnie T, our kid deserves the pardon. Like, where were you, fam? Where were you? What? Joseph Bankman, SBF's dad, ran the entire, donation charity end of FTX. SBF is like, I want to give all my money away. But then you had to go see Papa first. And Papa was very quick to decline a lot of other people. Let me say that. SBF also wanted to push a federal bit license. That was his whole thing. With Gary Gensler meeting in closed door meetings where Gary would have the audacity to call us
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi scheme.
Gary, shut it! Because you're the huckster, fraudster, scam artist, meeting behind the closed doors with SBF to create a federal bit license. And it took for some insiders to speak out. And BitBoy, don't forget, you got to give the man credit where credit's darn due. BitBoy came out here flipping his lid and he was like, dude, they're creating a federal bit license. And then it turned out to be true. So it took some crazy people on Twitter to go ahead and out this thing. Citizen journalism strikes yet again. And then you had to take Nick Shirley, a 23-year-old, on a whole different subject here. I'm rambling. But it took a 23-year-old to knock on doors to find out that there was fraud in Minnesota. As if most people didn't know that already. As if it was probably being ignored. Luring Center. The Luring Center. I'm bewildered. I'm bewildered by the audacity of the Bankman-Fried family. The audacity. Like, if I committed a darn crime, so blatantly committed a crime, and then threw my friend under the bus for it, and said, you gotta free him, but like, I'm easily able to be investigated and found, like, why would you do that? Unless I know that I'm safe no matter what because they paid everyone off. This is crazy. This is crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just going off on a freaking tangent that doesn't matter to any of you. I don't know. But this is something that just really blows my mind. It blows my darn mind. The Luring Center. Yeah, guys, did you hear about the Luring Center for the children? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I might just be top-notch Delulu. Top-notch. Like, it might, like, the noodle's fried. It's gone. It's not coming back. Maybe until Monday. Hello, Scott. Nice to see you. Happy New Year on the TikToks. Let's get some noodle emojis in the chat. Like, let's freaking do this. Let's do this. Let's get some likes in the chat. Let's get some noodles. We should have our own audacity. You know what? I think that's what we need. We need to have our own flavor of audacity. And I think we do have some audacity on this channel. I think we yap quite a lot here with no fear. No fear. Coins to watch start now. We're moving on. My blood pressure is going to go down. Maybe not. Who knows? Gainers, losers, MATIC is number 1 in the gainers because Polygon Labs unveiled an open money stack to power borderless stablecoin payments. Oh boy. Polygon Labs unveiled the open money stack, a new modular framework intended to support stablecoin-based payments and streamline cross-border value transferred. Now the stack, which is expected to launch later this year, is designed to work with different blockchains and be customizable, allowing financial institutions and fintech firms to integrate components such as on-chain settlement, fiat access, and compliance tools, Polygon Labs stated on Thursday. Now, according to them, the infrastructure is meant to reduce the need for multiple service providers and simplify operations for devs and businesses. We love that. They'll also bring together various elements of the payment stack, including liquidity, orchestration, and regulatory controls. They said this could help firms reduce operational complexity while embracing and enabling users to send and receive payments across borders. We love this. We love this. Without facing technical hurdles like token swaps or bridging. This is great. This is great. This is beautiful. They want, again, this goes with the whole stablecoin trend. Everyone wants stablecoins. Everyone wants easy ways to use them, especially on an institutional level. Let's pull up Polygon. Wait, what? They took my... Wait, did Coinbase delist it? No way. Coinbase delist... Wait, no. Why is MATIC not... Did they... What? This is so weird. Okay. Well, my chart got wiped, but that's fine. 15-cent Polygon, up 11%. We're soaring, we're flying. If we pass through 15, we're going to look at around 18 cents. All set! Thank you for the memberships. I appreciate it. Oh boy, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Meninja doesn't have emojis. I know. Why? I feel like he needs to. Meninja's too busy giving us gifts on TikTok. Wow, someone is bossing me around on TikTok. What's going on over there? What's going on? Anyway, MATIC is 15 cents. Or... Polygon. I will always call it MATIC. It's just what it is. Now that's up about that 14%. Jasmine is up 14%, just about. Render up 6.9%. Pump.fun up 4.6%. Stacks up now 4.8. We're pamping. Now World's Liberty is down by 4. Oh shoot. We're dumping. Oh wait. Is this again? All set again, another 5 memberships? What? Who's this? Silver back with another 10? What are y'all doing? Guys, wait, what's happening? Guys, what's happening? This is getting spicy. Wait, this is getting very spicy. I kind of like, wow, we have memberships flying everywhere. Yay, memberships. Oh wait, I'm playing noises and nobody hears it. Oh my gosh, that is so fun. Bitcoin is pumping, by the way. We can go back to Bitcoin in just a second. Poor Anderson. If you want to win a membership, when the initial box pops up that says like all set or silver backdrop memberships, press the allow gift button. It's also a setting in your YouTube that you could allow gifts. I don't know where exactly it is. Other people in the chat could probably tell you. Now, losers, yes. World's Liberty is down about 8%. Knight is down 7.7%. MYX is down 5.9%. And Toncoin is down 5%, along with Canton down 3.6%. Canton is the banker network, guys. The bankers. Ethereum, $3,127. Up that 0.72%. Maybe our cup and handle is cup and handling right now. That would be so ridiculous. So ridiculous. We do want to hold 3,071. Bullish is at $3,300. Again, if we pamp right through 3,300, I think we could burst right through that 200-day SMA. Like I would throw a darn party if that's what happened. I would throw a party. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even get it. The party would start for real. Also, we have a red dot printed pulling down that momentum here. Also, the VWAP is down. She's like a darn anchor, in fact. Also, the money flow is still green. We're holding on here ever so slightly. RSI is one to watch. Major pump, again, major dump. It's so classic. It's so classic. Happens every time you see here. Pump, right back down. Anyways, that's just how she works. That's how the RSI works. But we like where she's at right now. We like where it's at. I think we could do really well here. Also, $81 Litecoin up 0.14%. I think Litecoin, you guys know what I'm going to say. Put the emojis in the chat. Like 20 of you guys just got memberships. What am I going to say? Litecoin. It's the right coin. Everybody loves Litecoin. We love Litecoin. Guys, put Litecoin in the chat. Let's get those Litecoin emojis here. Let's get Ethereum emojis. Put all your emojis in the chat. Just spam emojis. I want to see a wave of emojis that I've like never seen before. Blow my mind, please. Now, we're basically flat. What? Fitz with 20 memberships. 20. Oh my word, Fitz. Guys, wait, what are y'all doing to me right now? You're overwhelming me. I'm like, what? Guys, spam emojis, go off. This is the time to go off. We're having a really good time right now. We're Delulus. We're burning noodles. We're putting goldens. We're putting cookies. We're putting Gary's, fire emojis. Yeah, get that all in there. We freaking love this. Love it. Okay. Bears level to watch on Litecoin is $74. Bullish is over here at 87. Red dot has been printed. It's confirmed. It played out ever so slightly. VWAP is flat, which is not a bad thing. Better flat than just falling like an anchor to the bottom of the ocean. Money flow is chilling. We're doing A-okay. RSI is one to watch, y'all. It is slightly bullish at the moment. We love that. Hello, Ninja. Thank you for the heart puffles over there on TikTok. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. You're killing me over there. Ninja is like overwhelming me on TikTok. You guys are overwhelming me with membershipery. Like, this is crazy. What are we doing out here? What are we doing? Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop. Wait, guys. This is getting crazy. This is getting like just this one. Like, that went crazy. Wow. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Did the Otter Gang ever raid in here? Because I know Alex was live for a while. Oh no, I don't even know if they raided in here, the Otter Gang. Maybe I missed them. I always like to give them love. That store around the corner. Oh my God, I love that username. I just don't know why that hits for me. I love it. I absolutely love it. Where are the cookies? I didn't bake any cookies, y'all. I've been trying to eat clean. I know, so boring. I'm trying to eat clean. I'm going on a mini fast. Like I've been fasting until like noon every day, 1 p.m. I'm going to do that through the end of the month at least. But yeah, that's kind of like what I'm doing. It's a spiritual move, guys. We're doing a fast. So that's why I haven't been doing a lot of cookies. I also haven't been doing a lot of sweets. I give myself like a little sweetness every day just to keep me going. But yeah, no, I love sushi. You guys know I'm a big sushi lover. Sushi is my thing. I love sushi. I actually went to my friend's restaurant. He's a manager at a restaurant. Went there last weekend with my friend. Oh boy. It was probably the best sushi I've had in my area so far. And like usually I have my one spot that I always go to. No, we had to shake it up. Like this kind of threw like a curveball in my direction. It really did. Now I'm conflicted over the best sushi. I do love sushi. Sushi is great. I've also really been craving a burger. I don't know why. I've just been viciously craving a burger. I don't know which burger I want though, which is like what's really grinding my gears. Like, do I want Shake Shack? Do I want more of like a real burger? Like something that's freaking fat, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't know what direction to go in burger wise. I'm hoping to have an answer on that today. I've also been viciously craving tacos. Also on like my top craving right now, why did we get into this? I don't know. My top craving right now is Texas Roadhouse. I don't know why. And I feel like it needs to happen. Like, I need to go to Texas Roadhouse. I just want like a fat ribeye and to share it with somebody too, because I can't eat that all by myself. But I really would love like a nice app and a steak from Texas Roadhouse. That's what I want right now. Call me crazy, call me darn simple. That all a girl wants is a burger and maybe a steak from Texas Roadhouse and the little buns with the cinnamon butter. I'm okay with that. That makes me happy. Following on. Bitcoin is pumping it up right now. Look at us go. Bitcoin is $91,883. Oh boy, we're up about 1% at the moment. 94K, again, is the bullish. We need this now. We need it now. Maybe the bottom was in, guys. Maybe the bottom was in. I'm bullish. I'm so bullish. Why are the comments on TikTok getting so ratchet right now? I do not like what's going on there. But yeah, no, we're getting after it. We're happy. We're excited. The weekend is going to be absolutely fantastic. Someone asked how tall I am. What do you guys think? A lot of you guys have met me though, so it's not like I could really hide it. You know what I mean? Can we get 10 more likes too? Can we get 10 more likes? Oh my gosh, I'm a ninja with these gifts on TikTok. I can't. Guys, I really want Texas Roadhouse. How tall do you think I am? I'm going to give you guys a good minute to throw that in there. I also really want to hit 100 likes before we leave. I think I've said it, though. I think I've said it. Yeah, I have said my height on the show plenty of times. 6'4". Imagine if I was 6'4", the energy I would have about me would be crazy. I would be insufferable if I was 6'4". But yeah, wow, you guys are really on target. Yeah, you guys already know. I'm not a tall person. Like people like, you know, and a lot of the women in crypto are not tall. Like you see us in person and you're like, that's it. Like, you know, that's it. I've been humbled recently with all the tall people around me. Like, I'm just like, oh, you know, you're all the way there. And I'm just, you know, maybe I'm just closer to gravity. You know, maybe gravity has just like been pulling me down a little extra, you know, a little bit more than others. Maybe I have just a gravity issue. Short but spicy. You know what? I'm gonna take that, Ian. You know what? It's not bad to be short. You know, as a woman, I think it's fine to be short. Even as a guy, it's okay to be short. Like I know a lot of guys that are like 5'4", 5'5", 5'6". Like, well, that's okay. All of that's okay. Oh my gosh, a smash burger. Guys, I want a smash burger. I want a burger. I want a freaking crazy burger. Energy and vibe is around 6'7". That's funny, Scott. That's funny. Jorge? Yo, Jorge's here. Jorge's on X. The funniest thing that happened to me, I was like half asleep getting off the plane from Dubai. Mind you, 18-hour flight, I would say, Jorge, right? 18-hour flight. I'm waiting for my luggage. I hear my name on the loudspeaker. I'm trying to find where to find these people. And I just hear, hey. I'm like, oh my God, it was Jorge and his daughter. And they were coming back from Dubai as well. I had no idea we were on the same flight. I didn't even see him when I was in Dubai. He saw me when I was half asleep and a mess at the airport. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so funny. So I saw Jorge at the airport. That was a great, Jorge, I called Mona after. I was like, you'll never guess who I just saw. She was like, there's no way. There's no way. But yeah, I ran into Jorge at the airport. Sweet guy. And listen, like we love Jorge. Jorge is a great dude. Great dude. If you guys don't know him, hold on. I need to get your X so people can follow you, Jorge. Hold on. Jorge. Like what? Why does it not come up? Okay, there you go. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Okay, there we go. Okay, everyone go follow Jorge. This guy freaking had me dying. I was like half asleep. I felt so bad because I was like, did I not have energy when I spoke to this man and his daughter? I felt horrible. And I was just like half asleep in the airport. So he goes, LOL. He wrote LOL. No, that was actually really freaking funny. That was actually really funny. I was like, wait, what? I didn't even have time to digest. I just saw this man. Cause like I think we've met maybe once or whatever in person, but yeah, we love Jorge. Great guy. Anyway, that was a really funny story I thought I would share with you guys. We are here. We're getting after it. Bless all of your hearts. It's going to be an amazing weekend. Happy Friday, everyone. We're going into an after show right now. We are at the top of the hour. Go into Discord after you become a member of this channel so you get access to the stage. Mondays are free. Wednesdays and Fridays. Let's be members. Let's support the channel. Let's hang out with one another. And I'm happy that at least 76% of you guys believe in true love. We love love. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is kind. Love is faithful. Love is just it's a beautiful thing. I love love. And I just like, I've been reading the scriptures a lot, talking about what love is. And it's just so amazing what we can feel as human beings. And just like, or when I know I'm nerding out right now, but I just love psychology. I was about to be a psychology major. I took 2 years of college psychology while in high school, and I had credits for it. So I thought I was going to be a psychologist. Fun fact. I don't really talk about that, but I love psychology. And I just love how people can love and how our brain works and how, we just like really connect on such a deep level, and we're just very spiritual even if we don't know it. So I just love everyone's energy in here. I come on this show and I'm always just feeling like this anointing, like this blessing. And I just like feel like you guys are just all very beautiful people, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. So I just wanted to say, stay blessed this weekend. Bless all of your hearts. And I mean that in a good way, not like the Southern petty way. Like really bless all of your hearts. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hit the Discord right now. Hang out with us. Have a beautiful weekend. Do something good for someone today. Maybe throw a smile out there. Smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends, and I will see you guys on Monday. And with that, stay zesty. Mwah. Peace.